All right. What up? 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 Yo, 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 yo. How's everybody doing? All right. So, like I said, man, I need y'all to get on point with it. All right. It's all we need. We need that one crucial element, which is the support of the people, the support of the crowd, the support of the public. There are some things that I have to need to get right now. Okay. I do not do that off my own budget. Understand this. I do not keep coming out of my own pocket. Okay, for expenses, right? For doing all this. It's not how it works. That's what the people are there for. The people are there to show some support. You understand? Like I said, we gonna make it happen. Don't you worry about that. We made it happen this entire time, right? I've been making it happen, right? For years, for decades. Always, always made it happen. Always did the impossible, right? They give me some credit at some point, right? Like I said, it is what it is. Look at them just sitting around. Sitting around doing nothing. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Not us. We walk miles like every day. Yeah. We go hard every day, basically. We exercise pretty much every day. I do exercise every day, actually. Some kind of exercise. But we do our actual training that nobody can come close to. I set 26 world records in a matter of months. I'm the greatest of all time. It's proven right in front of your face. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm the greatest at all these things. All of them, boy. I'm also the greatest martial artist of all time, right? I'm the greatest at all these sports. Real talk. All of them. Every sport that I do, I don't want to say it on here. But like I said, man, we trying to keep pushing. We're going to try to keep on pushing ahead, doing what we can do. Like I said, the output has been good. Views have been amazing, right? This is what happens when you're a boss. This is what happens when you actually put time and care and effort into building a business, right? While they sit there and make little comments that don't exist. Does that make you feel better? Does it? Now, all of a sudden, Mr. Wofford just said exactly what I stated and what we offered you. You said, oh, you need someone to help you now. You don't need someone to help you, sir. You need someone to help you with everything. Like real talk. Like, brother, I don't think you're seeming to get how reality works at all. Most people that are around your age, right? I don't know about most, but like the goal is to at that point be retired. Okay. There's people literally who made money and worked hard or whatever or had generational wealth, right? I mean, by the time they reach a certain age, they go to retirement homes that are nice, like what they had my grandfather living in. He was a Supreme Court judge, and it was pretty. It was beautiful in there, and I'm sure he could eat whenever he wants, eat whatever he wants. They had a dining hall, and they would take him down there to eat, and it was pretty cool out there in Cali, you know. But you, I mean, I mean, I don't know how you do it, brother. I really don't. I mean, you know, hold up. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Uh, that's what happens every time I have to hear about the Walfords. For real. But I mean, all jokes aside, man, we need to get some real donations today. The one dude donated $1 after I just told you. I mean, that's cool and all if that's all you got. But I just told you, we need to stop the breadcrumbing. We need to get the donations higher. That means higher than $5, $10 if possible. But if y'all want to send me 5, 10 today, right now is the time. Let's do it. But do it, on time so we can get what we need done. That's my point. Like, I need some new shoes real bad, man. Need some new shoes. I gotta have money in there in order to pull out cash back and get on the bus. Charges $1.25. I mean, everything helps. I appreciate it, but y'all just got to come up on the money, man. It's ridiculous, especially for folks that's all y'all ever talked about was money. But like I said, none of them have ever had any. I just find that funny, don't you? And it's hilarious. But like I said, man, end of the day, it just is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, boy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, homie. I mean, how long are you gonna keep up this charade and act? Remember, guys, have a beautiful day, not a Wofford day. I repeat, have a beautiful day, not a Wofford day. You know what I mean? I mean, every day that I've seen you online, man, I just don't know how you do it, brother. I really don't. I don't know how you do it without God, right? And expect to get results. I don't know how you keep on doing the same thing, and you getting up there, and you're getting older, and I mean, how long are you going to keep up this charade, brother? I mean, you're not a personality, you're not a character, you're not a public figure, you're not a public speaker, but I am. See, I'm the real deal, homeboy, right? And the real deal offered you to help you. I mean, instead, your focus is on something else. And now look what's happening, just like I predicted. Everything I predicted. Look what he going through. Look what he dealing with. They have every right to ask you why you're parked in front of there, in front of a Walmart, for 5 days in a row. They have every right because they're wondering why you're just like staying there. What you don't seem to understand, which is crazy if you've been living like that for a long time, because even I know these things. Yeah, they'll try to get you to move around. Yes, they will. And it's technically not really, it's really not legal to just park in front of a public place like that, especially like every day. So, I mean, yeah, they definitely are going to be, talking to you and making contact. It's kind of obvious because of what you're doing. So, I mean, like I said, you never seem to want to look at the man in the mirror, but you'll repeat my words. I mean, this is what it is. I don't get it. I'm just saying you're a grown man. Like, why are you bragging about living in a vehicle? What did I tell y'all? What was my prediction? Let's see if I'm a prophet. What did I tell y'all? I said that generator's going to run out of gas. Common sense. It's probably going to break down soon, right? I said the van is going to mess up. And I said they're just going to be stuck out there. And if it happens while you're going towards the camper, well, then you got to walk 12 miles because you won't have a choice because you have to get water. That's a necessity. And he doesn't think about these things. He doesn't have any self-awareness. And that's the thing. Being around them folks, it's a problem because they'll have you in constant situations that are completely unnecessary. A lot of stuff happens in the world like that. It's happened all over the place because of the same, outlook, because of the negligence. That's what it is. Negligence is one of the worst things. Hell, I'm going through it. I've been through it for years over here. I mean, it's a hard thing to deal with, man. You have to focus on what matters. You got to pay attention to what and who matters. You got to take care of your people, your animals, and your stuff. And when you don't, and you deal with someone like him, I mean, it's just going downhill, brother, quick. If you notice, and I told y'all what I predicted, that they're probably going to get locked up soon, and you're already seeing the signs of that. Especially how you're so defensive, and you start trying to talk, and it's funny because he talks on camera in a way he doesn't act in reality. They all do that, and I just don't get it. I don't get what you're trying to prove, brother. Like, legitly, like, what are all of you trying to prove? I mean, narcissism ain't a pretty thing. It doesn't get you nowhere. It's nothing but a problem. I mean, none of you have succeeded. I mean, you don't know how to succeed. You couldn't succeed if you tried. You don't allow yourself to succeed. So, I mean, more power to you, brother. Do what you do. My question is just, why do you think that we care when it's you who cares? You care what I have to say. What's with the acting like you're responding stuff? Can't respond to me. I'm on a whole nother level, homie. Been on a whole nother level in every aspect since the beginning of time. I'm Batman, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's real for sure, right? Especially now. Look at all we're accomplishing. Look at all Batman is doing. Batman is literally changing everything out here and all over the world. What do you mean? I get up and I go to work. Good morning, Ralph. Good morning, Bob. I go to work and I don't have to clock in to do it. That's the best part. Like, I'm just saying, bro, it's funny as hell, man. Like, how everything I predict comes true. Everything, every single time without fail. I told you it's something about me. I'm always right. It's just something I had to learn it because I used to not listen to myself, and now I always listen to myself. I try to always listen to my gut instinct because it's never wrong, you know. So yeah, they gonna end up out there in whatever city. Like I said, now he's trying new cities. Yeah, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna all talk common sense. They're gonna profile you. They're gonna figure out who you are a little bit. And then you said they watch your channel. Oh, even worse, brother. Right? Then they probably gonna find out about me real quick. That's gonna help with my promotion. Thank you, buddy. Like I said, they be my number one promoters without trying. It's unintentional, but it'd be promoting and helping. So, that's the thing. They're gonna see what I have to say. I mean, come on, bro. It is what it is. You're just doing it to yourself at this point. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Mr. Wofford. I think it's hilarious. Hey, brother. Like I said, it's all about how you talk to people, man. Just like with all these companies and everybody. Nah, what y'all could do is go ahead and issue me a public apology, and that's the only way this is going. You understand? And even then, it's up to me whether I accept that or not. Remember that. You know, like, I'm all about forgiveness, man. But you got to make sense, and you got to stand on what you're saying. I mean, it is what it is. It's all good with me because Batman gonna be everywhere. We gonna be in New Mexico, don't you worry. We gonna be in Arizona. We gonna be in Florida. We gonna be in Georgia. We gonna be all over the map and all over the planet if I have my way. Real talk. So I mean, I'm looking to be an international and worldwide Batman. What have you done lately? Just saying. What have you done lately? Real talk. What have you accomplished? I run the streets, homie. I took everything over next to the border of Mexico. This is just the beginning. This is nothing. This is just the beginning. You heard of Manifest Destiny? Well, I've been reading about it. What does he say? All from you, Jack, and not just because I can. It is what it is. It's all coming to me. Everything in good time. It's all coming to me. How you doing? It's older man. He kind of froze up at the controls when he saw Batman. I get different reactions. Be nice, say hi. Yeah, folks got to get on board. Real talk. Folks got to start waking up to reality and smelling the Folgers coffee, man. If you don't figure it out now, it's going to be a lot harder later. It's going to be a lot harder. It's going to be a lot more difficult. That's just what it is. It's the way that life works. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with me. See, that's the thing. They want to keep talking towards me. What does it have to do with me? Brother, it's just life, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. They need a scapegoat so bad. Like, that's unbelievable. You should really, really take a look into that as to why you need to always shift blame, you know? And that's the thing with these corporations and companies. They think that they can use their tactics to talk their way out of this. Nope. Don't work. Lion moves for nobody. Nope. I already know how y'all operate. Y'all say things that aren't true in the first place and aren't legal and aren't real. I mean, like I said, I caught y'all doing something illegal, real talk, and I stood up, and I'm glad I did. At no point does that become another situation. No, it doesn't. I could say whatever I want. It's freedom of speech in this country. I owe you nothing. What you should be doing is your job. What you have done is the right thing. What you should have done is listen. You had a responsibility, right, to do if you claim that that's your job. You all were just sitting there just talking. No, my time is precious. I don't need to be patient. What do you mean? I run a business every day. Are you going to replace the money that I'm losing while I'm talking to you? If you're wasting my time? Exactly. You're not, right? Because y'all don't have any. These companies all fail. They don't have any money. So if you're not going to do that, well, then why would I need to be patient? See, it's one way or the other, though. See, that's the thing. The world doesn't slow down for you. Successful gangsters don't slow down for you. I'm the mob. I don't slow down for you. You understand? You need to match my pace. Like I said, quick, 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 quick. If I get on the phone, I'm not trying to deal with you. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm just telling you what to do. I'm not asking you nothing. If I tell you to do it, you're going to do it. You understand? And what happened? What happened? Tyree Sneed got the same result again and had to do whatever to make sure that they listened and did what I said. And what did they do immediately after? Right after that, did exactly what I said. Had I not called and stood up for myself, they would not have done it. So there was no other option. So you know what that is? That's called a crime on your part, buddies. Yep. That's a setup. Yep. Doesn't work that way. See, you're saying I'm supposed to sit there and wait on you? Ah, yeah, right. I'm a CEO. Yeah, I'm supposed to sit there and wait on folks who can't process anything and can't think. And you know exactly what you're doing, and you're trying to take your sweet time because they're working with you, telling you to do these things. Yeah, right. Like I said, all of corporate America is going out of business. Like I said, pack your bags. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Real talk. Take your business somewhere else because you're not doing business. You understand? Y'all don't make any money. What business? You don't do business. You're just a middleman. You know what we do here? We never have a middleman, ever. When we do business, we make sure there is no middleman. Why? Why? Because that's how you make the real money. You make sure there is no middleman because you ain't trying to pay a middleman. I'm a worldwide music distributor. That's what that website can do and can carry with it. It's a lot of power, dude. Okay? I'm able to sell and distribute my own music and get the money from it. That deal is not through you. That's through another company. I have to pay another company. Hey, how about you fix that? Why do I have to pay two companies just to run and release my own website and try to make profit off of selling my own music? You understand? Hey, you got your priorities backwards. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm the only artist who ever went worldwide independently. I mean, yeah, if you think that I'm not going to care about what I worked so hard for, yes, I am. I'm going to at least try. We got till about October something. I'll have to look again. That seems like time, but it's not because they're keeping me underpaid here. I'm not making money where I can turn around and pay for that and still make it through and get what I need to get and do what I got to do. So it's pretty much making it where there's like no option. There's no options. If y'all don't donate, I can't do this. It's that simple. And I understand that that's what they want, but it ain't going to go like that, dude. I'm not going to let it no matter what I have to do. I don't care how much I have to struggle. I haven't cared this entire time. Like I said, we need to get that website paid, man. Where is the 25 bucks so I can just pay the site? What is taking y'all so long? It's $25. Y'all have talked about money every day for decades. Y'all don't have 25 bucks though. I find that funny. See what I'm saying? Put your money where your mouth is, baby. It's only 25 bucks, right? $25. That's crazy. But you got the audacity to say that people was hustlers who was complaining and whining about the same amount of money forever and never had no money and constantly watched me succeed, right? And watched me move mountains and knew that I had tons of dough. It is unbelievable. I'm going to tell you what, the only reason y'all are all convenient, the only reason probably that them folks even wanted to act cool around that time, right, was probably because they knew I had some money. You understand? And that's all them folks do is beg and ask for money. It's just the truth. Brother, I'll do what I need to do, whatever it takes. Try to keep going here and survive and build this company up. Like I said, that's what Manifest Destiny is. It's difficult. It's not easy. You got to take what you can, right? Take what you can when you can. Just like he said. You know what I mean? This is a real thing. This is the frontier. That's what all this is. You know, this isn't easy. Nobody gave me anything. Nobody gave me an opportunity. Nobody said, here's a job. But all these folks, they do every day. Every day. Every day their environment is facilitated, but they can't toss me a 20, a 50. Come on, bro. They can't toss me $100, but they all stay making bread out here because they can and we can't. But yet I own more than all y'all put together. So is that really working, or is that pretty much just being given handouts? Exactly. Nobody down here works in the entire valley. Nobody ever worked a job. All this is just handouts. You're getting this just because you're here. You're being manipulated. That's the truth. None of these folks work. You walk into this Subway, they stand there. You walk into any of these little companies, they're just standing there. You don't work. Who are you kidding? Real talk. You know what work is? I did manual labor most of my life. Y'all don't know work. If I actually brought you to a work site and had you work for me in the future, you wouldn't know what you were doing. All y'all know how to do is stand and that's it. And look some way and falsely judge others and worry about things that ain't your business and people that ain't your business. You know what I mean? Or yeah, it's work to sit there and ask, would you like some more salami on your sub? Would you like your sub grilled? Would you like some veggies on your sub? Would you like some mozzarella, Parmesan, or Americana? Cheese. What would you like on your sub? This is literally them. Hi, welcome. What kind of sub would you like? Would you like our deal with the cookie and the chips? Tell me what you would like. I'm here for the you customer. Oh, for real. I know the regional manager over there, Duke. Okay. And he respects me and likes me because he knows I'm a basketball star down here. So he already knows about me from the past. So he knows I'm a baller for real. I said I could dominate the NBA anytime I want. He knows me from playing ball, obviously. He's watched me and seen me or played with me, so he knows. So, I mean, that's what I'm thinking, man. That's what I'm saying, man. You never know who's who, man. You never know who's who, especially out here. So when these folks start talking, yep, 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 whatever, whatever the hell that means. I mean, it is what it is. We've been very clear about everything. I'm very clear about who we are, what we do. It is what it is. Man, it is extra hot today, bro. Golly. I can feel it today, man. It's bad. But at least I'm out here getting some money. Gonna take forever to get it, but that's the thing. The check is already up over 77. So I'm just tired of like nickel and a diamond. Like, there's no purpose for this. There's no reason. All these folks got to do is donate me some actual bread. Donate me over 50 to 100 so I could try to actually get things rolling a little bit more. Donate me a couple of 100,000. Not satisfied with none. I need hundreds, thousands of dollars, bro. That's the only way that this is going to work. I need bikes. I need a new bike. Stuff I need, man. That's the thing. It's unavoidable. When you've been Batman for 2-3 years, of course, this is what's going to happen. It's part of the journey. It's part of success. Like, truly, you're not going to always have some big budget. Oh, I had a budget when I was building this originally. I was also dealing with a whole lot of nonsense, right? Because of these folks. I mean, having money ain't everything. You saw when I did that trip to Austin, what did I make working over there? The job that you paid off that dude, right? And like I said, he lost both jobs after that or whatever and got his karma. I mean, it is what it is. How much did I make there? I made over like $800, right? I was the best worker they ever had. Everybody loved me. I greet everybody, talked to everybody. Everybody loved me. So he got jelly, right? And he went along with y'all's nonsense. That's all that was. You didn't do anything. What do you mean? You're not in a position to tell me anything. I don't work for you. Everything I said was the truth. That's why I told you. That's all irrelevant, brother. I have my own career on top of that. I was doing this, my own career, while I was over there helping you out. I was helping you, trying to help you and teach you how to build a business. You were just sitting there watching DVDs every day, remember? You don't know how to work. You never worked, ever, at either job. You just stood there. And were jelly of other people who actually built their own lives and created and built tons of wealth, right? So you would say underhanded things that didn't make any coherent sense because I paid cash for everything I own. Right, you're just telling on yourself, yo, you're jelly because of my hard work. That's fine, but how would anyone take that? How would you take that? Not well, right? Like, okay, so you're going to tell me in front of me that you jelly of what I work for, and then try to talk to me like reality's not reality, like what I own, I don't own. What is that? And then do some kind of maniacal fake laugh like a villain. What is that? What was the point of the laugh? That's like the dude in jail that did the same thing. What was the point of that? Hell, he may still be in there. Like, who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? This dude ran out the neighborhood and lost both jobs. And you're looking at a federal indictment, you're going to prison. I mean, are you sure you're laughing? Let me give you a good one. Oh, who's really laughing? I mean, you looking at a federal indictment, lost both jobs, got ran out of a neighborhood. Oh, it kind of looks like I got the last laugh, right, partner? That's what I thought. Folks is funny. Start laughing like Mandar. Ha 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 ha! Because I don't laugh about whatever people go through. I think it's the weirdest thing ever. That's why it's not natural for me. It's not my thing. Like I said, when you laugh like that, it shows a quiet desperation. Yeah, homeboy wanted to be me so bad, it's unreal. You look up to me, Duke. I'm your role model. Straight up, that's what it is. I would never work for you, nor have I. What are you talking about? You talking about fake positions within little places? Bro, them people couldn't even get lotteries. They couldn't even stock their shelves. Is that something to brag about? If you the manager and you rolling with them like you was acting like, well, they didn't put you on. They ain't give you no money. They ain't do nothing for you, right? And if they did give you money, that's illegal if it wasn't within your actually what you made working. I mean, dude exposed himself too. Then he sent people to stalk in Austin, right? And all that's going to come out in court regardless. You know what I mean? I know what happened. I talked about it on here. Whole stories on the channel. Y'all want to dismiss things and act like things aren't court admissible, blah, blah, blah. It's just a story, man. It's all going to get told whether you like it or not. You want to try to dismiss it, that's fine. Who cares? We don't need anything from you. It's not like y'all got any money. Y'all going to have to pay me a settlement anyway. And y'all don't even have the money. So they're going to have to, the government going to have to pay me. Like, real talk. Folks don't have any money. It's funny as hell. Okay, babies. Uh, it is super hot. It's too hot, too hot, lady. Gotta run for shelter, gotta run for shade. It's too hot, lady. Oh, I love it. Hey, I want to wait. I don't want to wait for Batman to come over. Or somebody waved at me. And stop all of this crime and corruption. I don't want to wait. Ah! I don't want to wait for the Wofford's to get it together, 'cause we know it'll never ever happen. I don't want to wait 'cause Charles is wasting his time. Another honk 'cause I'm famous. Charles. uh, I love it. It's just funny as hell. I love what I do, man. I just get to walk around and talk to folks, do whatever the hell I want. I don't got a boss. Oh, you funny. You are some funny people. Real talk. Hey, funny. I said you funny. Yeah, yeah, you funny. Oh yeah, you funny. Yeah, yeah, you funny. Y'all gonna donate already? I mean, or what are we waiting for? Y'all need a written invitation? You're gonna donate so I can go get cash back right now so I can hop on the bus, the next one that comes in like an hour? Right. So if I don't have what I need, I can't do what I want or need to do. Not out here. It's just that simple. And that's all right. But I'm just saying, there's no reason why it should be like that. It should be made easy. You understand? It truly should. Let me check the Cash App real quick. Y'all need to get on the job. Donate now. Told you. Told you. Nothing. Nothing. Not a dime. They don't contribute a dime. None of y'all. None of them. They just sit there. Every time I look at that thing, when I need the support, when I need real support, it's not there. Nothing. So you are saying that a guy's been Batman 2, 3 years with no budget. That's incredible. See, this is about doing this without money. That's incredible. I produced my own budget for this entire thing. That's incredible. That's incredible to do it with very little money. I mean, that's unheard of. Even to do it, if I had millions of dollars, it would be impressive as hell that I did all of what I've accomplished as Batman. But to do it with no money almost, ever, because folks can't support anything, oh, that's downright impressive. Look at them. They think they somebody. Look at them. They look away like, what is that? All right. Oh, we already know how it is down here, homie. So I call y'all out right in front of you. It's all it's funny as hell, too. Seriously. It is funny as hell. Hear that nonsense. Yeah, like I said, man, we gonna keep on pushing. It's just that simple. We gonna do the best we can. Do what we got to do. Feel me? That's it. That's how the cookie crumbles. You know, like I said, these folks, they just sit there. They refuse to do anything. I mean, it's clear what you're trying to do. Like I said, I need to pay for this website, and they just sit there. So if I pay for it, well, then I got to even struggle more, and I got banking fees. So I don't even know how I'm going to do anything or make it, right? If I don't pay for it, then I could lose an asset that's worth almost $2,000 that I worked like hell for. When anyone in the public, anyone, any of these people from the valley, any of y'all, anyone could just step up and say, "Hey, yo, bro, I'm gonna help you out," because it's not really help because you entertain me every day and you do your job protecting me as Batman and doing everything you do, and you're really, really making a huge difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and pay you and do my part, right? That's all. You're not helping anyone. You're doing your part. I'm gonna do my part, and carry my own weight, and I'm gonna pay you here's 25 bucks so you can save your website. I've asked every day now for a couple of days. Why is it taking so long? Why is that such a difficult thing? See, if you give someone money, then they can get themselves out of this in a better position. I'm already in the greatest position of them all. See, you folks aren't making sense. You're saying things that aren't possible. Well, I mean, give me the money first so I can get to the next level. I mean, if you don't help fund this, how could you speak on me? Exactly. So don't talk to me about, oh, I'm not doing this and I'm you and talking about money. You haven't put any capital up. Can't talk about money if you don't have enough to donate. You want to donate good amounts, then you go ahead and you talk. If that makes you feel better, whatever that means. Because you still don't have a right because it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? How about you send me $50,000, like what I deserve and earned here, like real talk, so I can go ahead and fund this project for real and start doing this all over the country. I'll do it with the resources I got right now and 50K. That's all I need. Real talk. I'll run this all over the country. Hell, I'll probably be able to take it worldwide. Real talk. Give me a passport. Hell, they're funny, bro. Like real talk. But nope, we waiting on you as usual. We waiting on you. Why don't y'all cut a check? How about that? What's so hard about that? Just cut the check. Like, I don't get it. Send me $50,000. I need money for the traveling costs, the hotel fees, right? Yeah, hotel space, right? I need all that. Real talk. Send me 50,000. All y'all got all these people that want to watch the internet, but oh, they don't want to watch me. I wonder why. You must not like hearing the truth, then, brother. Right? That's why. As if anybody could handle me on these airwaves at all, or in reality. Come on, bro. I'm the biggest deal there's ever been. The man who actually stands up and says the truth completely, raw and unfiltered. That's what I chose to be. Deal with it. I'm very proud of myself. Man, I've accomplished so much, bro. It's crazy, man. Real talk. I have won against these villains time and time again. Real talk. I'm a walking nightmare for evil folks. Walking karma and justice. It is awesome. Give me a second. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Uh, I'm thinking of just walking it today. I'm thinking of just not caring no more. I might just walk it and say, forget it, I'll do whatever today. That don't even matter. Really don't. You got to make a change, man. What y'all don't understand, there's got to be a change made. I'm literally waiting on y'all to send me money. Like, like I've done it all by myself this entire time. Come on, bro. No, it's just come on. Golly, bro. Y'all could have me eating out of buffets every day. Come on, man. You don't want to see me eat at a buffet today? We can go to Golden Corral today, do a mukbang. Like that's what I'm saying. The audience is supposed to donate and interact and engage. Can't even have a chat because they so jelly. That's a compliment. See the point? That's all the compliment. Yeah, I don't have to deal with energies that aren't making sense. I'm all right. I'm good on all that. With energies that didn't want to see me win, and well, you continue to, right? Like, doesn't mean anything to me. Nothing you say, none of that. I don't care. Like I said, people have to have an identity. So I'm just not in the business of giving people attention. See, they want you to be a part of something. A part of what? You don't have nothing going on. None of you. You don't have no community online. What are you talking about? You don't make content. You don't make money. I mean, it'd be one thing if it was like a fully functional thing that was positive and made sense and actually made dough. But when you got a bunch of people that can't afford a hot dog, literally, and they online doing what y'all doing, yeah, no, I'm all right. You know what I mean? It's all going to come out in court, man, in the federal lawsuits, different lawsuits I'm filing. Like I said, I have your legal name, so you're going to be named by name for everything you did. This last thing that just happened, that has everything to do with you. You were still typing, right? You were still, doing what you were doing. Like, for what? What's going to happen when you get named in court, called out in court by me? Like I said, that's federal charges, man. You understand? Can't have people affecting me, right? If you're not following the rules of how to talk to me, I didn't agree to a conversation with you. So that definitely affects me. So how is that fair? I'm not responsible for anything I say or do. Literally, this is what you're not getting. This is an actual defense in court. I'm not responsible for my actions or what I say because you all refuse to do your job and protect me. You refuse to do your job. I don't need protection. I just need folks to keep people off my phone. And 100%, yes, you can do that. You could have been done that when the legal names were provided. See, that's what I'm saying. These people think that they're going to pull the same okey doke they did last time. It's the same thing you tried last time. It's not really what happened at all, but it's not going to work your way. It's just not. We're not going for that. We're not. History doesn't just keep repeating itself. We don't do that. That's what they operate in cycles. Hey, brother, you're the one typing. However that makes me feel, I'm not responsible for. Whatever that makes me do or say, I'm not responsible for. Literally, that's actually a court argument because I have civil rights and civil liberties, and if I don't want to speak to someone and they're not talking to me the right way that I want, why are they still communicating with me? See what I'm saying? So when you contact and call these companies, I have every right. I have every right. No, it's been too much. I have proof of you paying off people and bribing people. So who's to say you didn't do it with that company? I already know you did. I already know what all this is. I'm 100% in the right. I'm Batman. I'm the world's greatest detective. Play with me if you want, bro. All y'all. You know what I mean? I don't understand why somebody thinks they're accomplishing something when you've committed a litany of crimes online. I mean, that's unreal. You've lost people tons of money. Everyone around you is failing because of you. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, that really is crazy. That's pretty crazy, dude. To act like you're proving a point. Exactly what is the point? I mean, you're not reckless because you're not real. This is all internet stuff. Just stuff you do with tapping a keyboard. You okay over there? Like I said, I already know what it is. Arkham Asylum. All of them. Arkham Asylum. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show them all these emails. I'm gonna show them all this projection. How you keep trying to talk to me. I'm not you, partner. I don't have those problems. What are you talking about? What? Naming names of people and corrupt individuals. Like, okay, then that's alluding that you're trying to use them, right? For your agenda. Okay, cool. They lose their job, they go to prison. Every time that y'all speak, you're just doing it to yourself. You're just praying and hoping that somehow you'll be able to create something. Wow, that's all you know how to do is instigate? That's pretty sad, bro. Like, real talk. That's all they know how to do, and they ain't even good at it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. How are you going to act like you're good at it if you've been trying this for years? I mean, no. Eventually, if somebody's repeating themselves, eventually someone gives you what you want so that you'll go away. That's common sense. That's what you're trying to do, and then you're trying to act like it makes sense. Yeah, that's petty. That doesn't make sense. Everybody has limits, brother. See, that's that narcissism stuff. That's cool, but when you do it online, it becomes a much more serious situation and serious thing. See the point? It becomes a whole nother ball game. So, no, I'm not going to play. I'm not plow here playing. Like I said, it is what it is, right? Like I said, y'all can get all these folks to get off my phone, right? Because that's the government. Government is who sent y'all. I know for a fact, right? And y'all don't even get paid like that. That's crazy, man. That's surreal. But like I said, it is what it is. I don't know over there. It looked like they just got out of Carlos or something. I wonder. How long are you going to take? Unbelievable. Hold up. All right. But yeah, like I said, man, regardless, 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 we're going to keep pushing. Hold on. But yeah, we're going to keep on pushing, man. It's just that simple. I got to get this check accrued for this next month. That's number one order of business. Then after that, we can go panhandle. Ah, real talk. Go panhandle like the Woffers. I do it better than them anyway. Maybe I'll grow out my beard. Real talk. Have to. Gonna have to. Gonna have to figure something out. Gotta get some money, bro. Like real talk. That's all I want. Just where I have the resources. I know where all the resources is at out here. You know what I mean? Like they got some resources. Just I got to kind of go undercover and stuff. I can't really be doing the Batman thing. Too many people know me. So I don't know. We'll have to see how I'm gonna go about doing that. But it's possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible. But like I said, that's my whole thing, man. You know, that's why we ask the public for donations. I mean, we receive no support from the public. And like I said, these folks, none of them want to see me succeed. Don't act like it's different. Don't act like we have totally different rules. You know what I mean? We get totally different treatment. I mean, all y'all got a paved road to be something and you still can't be it. That's the problem with folks down here in the valley. I'm just telling you the truth. Y'all ain't strong. None of you. Like you're super weak. And you want to know part of why you're super weak? Because of that. Because this system has coddled you and held your hand and made so many excuses for you forever. Y'all grew up like this out here. This is one of the most entitled places I've ever seen, actually, if you want to be real. They're so one sided, it's unbelievable. They raise their own to only deal with their own, number one. They raise their own to work at these jobs and these banks and all these different things. And they get them into these jobs, they filter them through college. But the thing is, they never learn how to live. You know, that literally they have no human spirit. They just know how to do that and that's it. And they're all miserable. They just serve a function. They'll go out to a bar and drink, they go work their job. And then they wonder why they're all unhappy. They wonder why they're jelly of me. Because I'm living life, homie. Like we don't have anything in common. I mean, I didn't get nothing handed to me. Y'all got everything handed to you. They paid for y'all's college education. They paid for everything. How can you complain? Like, how can you complain? Like, y'all, what y'all should have done is taken advantage of that stuff and had fun. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. When I was in college, I was still having my own fun. Usually, I was recording, making tracks. I had interface, I had Pro Tools, I had a whole mic stand with the mic, cool mic and everything. I was going in McAllen, driving to McAllen, eating at Texas Roadhouse and stuff. I mean, I'm gonna live life, bro. That's the thing people don't get. You could put me in prison right now. I was joking with Christina talking about they're gonna send me to Guantanamo Bay, which is an inside joke at this point now, because when I get upset, she says I act like the you know what guy over there, Castro. So she called me Tyree Castro. It said I should grow the mustache like him. But you know, let me have a seat here. I'm tired. Uh, but the point is, folks, is just funny. We got some ballers out here today playing some basketball. They're playing basketball. Basketball. See, I just come have fun every day, man. I ain't worried about what people are to say. I'm just living my life, dude. I'm a normal dude, man. You know what I mean? That's what people don't get. They want to act like, he's a celebrity. He's unapproachable. Oh, a normal dude. Just approach me right, just like it always was. And saying, dude, where's that church group at? Come pick me up today. Come holler at me right now. I'm hungry. Like, real talk. I wouldn't even be against it so much right now. Real talk. I'd be like, you know what? Let's try it. It's just hard being around them folks. It's hard being out of my element, period. It's not so much just them. It's just hard. It's hard on you when you get used to something, you know. But that's the thing. You could ship me to Guantanamo Bay. I don't know if I'm saying that right now. Right? Put me in Rikers. You know how much of a better situation it would be than what I'm in right now? That's what these folks don't understand. They'd be like, yeah, we're doing something to them. Yeah, helping me, feed me 3 meals a day and give more comfortable. Like that's the whole thing. Like everything I'm doing is definitely like, it just is what it is. It's like I can't get any worse. All I could do is climb. My life's been nothing but success. That's what's crazy. It's just part of life. It's where we at. We're in the Great Depression right now, bro. It is hot as hell. It's like extra hot. I don't like it. Not one bit. Better than raining though, like it did yesterday. That sucked. I'm just exhausted, bro. I woke up today like literally, like that's what I'm saying. Like these folks, they have no mercy, no compassion, no like none of them take into account and say, well, he is Batman, so he's probably exhausted every day, and pushing past the point of exhaustion. And I mean, he does this every day, and I mean, the dude literally stops corruption and crime. I mean, you might want to give him a little bit of a break. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's not going to have any patience. I mean, would you? I mean, I do this every day. It's just like Christina said, like she's upset with the Valley beyond upset because y'all don't give me no credit. Like, of course not, because they're all one sided. They only want to see their own win. That's how they've always been. That's how they've been since day one. That's the purpose they serve. They're just there to make me better. That's the truth. Really, they all just don't exist. All y'all down here, y'all don't exist. Y'all don't exist. Straight up. Y'all are only here to serve my purpose. That's the truth. Hold up. To make me stronger. Hold up. Uh, but yeah, that's the actual truth. Like, why do you think I'm so strong? It's like I told Christine, like it just proves I didn't back down to anybody in the valley. I didn't back down to anybody anywhere. I lived in North Carolina. North Carolina was huge, by the way, but not that it matters, but like I didn't back down to anybody out there. I used to be in all the parks, challenging everybody for real, stepping up. Like I've done my thing in a lot of different places. This isn't new for me. I really am who I claim to be in the real deal. So it's just odd, you know. And I almost want to ask him if I can play and run a game with him. I see another dude over there, but it looks like he's taking a break. I could put it on the live so y'all could watch me play. But I don't know. Are they any good? I ain't played ball in a little bit. I'm trying to watch. I don't know, man. I'm pretty tired. I'm not joking. This is today. I mean, I just felt it. And then it's allergies too where I'm at. It's only where I'm at. Once I get out, I'm doing better. But my allergies are horrible right now, and I was having nightmares about it. that affects me. Uh, yeah, like I said, I'm human, man. I try to be human with y'all, and I just be myself. I try to be vulnerable. Like I don't put on a front, bro. This is really who I am when I'm talking to y'all. This is how I talk. That's my real speaking voice. This is who I am and what I do, and I mean how I live down here. I do things all the way different in different environments. Like I said, in Austin, I was always working. I worked all over Austin. I helped build warehouses, basically. I did a whole bunch of stuff. Tons of manual labor, tons. I'm talking like y'all couldn't even imagine. Like I used to work temp work, working with court, moving furniture. I worked at the wood place, running wood through a paint machine and running the whole paint machine and having to literally run the whole machine by myself. Huge planks of wood, just pick them up and run them through. That was cool for me because it was like a workout every day, and I'd get there early, and I was in the shelter over there or whatever. But like I said, I mean, I had to go without, I just had to do what I had to do to get where I needed to be because I had to pay them land taxes. So that's when I went over there. I was at work and I called them while we had a break and found out, and they were like, I paid them $50. They're like, nah, 50's nothing. They were like, we want 500 to a grand every month. I was like, oh, well, thanks for giving me the warning. Yeah. Like, and they're like, if not, we're putting a lien and we're taking it. It's like, all right. So where most people would have given up, I just said, okay, let me really get to it and work even harder. And then I took every temp assignment they gave me, like James Bond. Slept in slept in bathrooms in places at night. Literally, I'd wake up, take a shower, come out the bathroom. And I think some of them knew what I was doing and just realized that I probably had to do it. And like one of them was cool, so he'd just be like, "Good morning," what I mean? He wouldn't mess with me, but like, I mean, I had to do some stuff to get where I had to go, man. That's what folks don't understand. I remember I'd even go out to the club some nights. I had Skull Candy headphones. I got them, bought them from a dude for like $50 in the shelter. Like the thing in Austin is so much easier for me to make money. It's not necessarily easy. It's still hard as hell, especially now when I'm being, everybody's hating now. Everybody's jealous. So that's the thing. Like when everybody gets jealous of you, it makes it harder to do anything, because now I can't go in and get a job and that's the thing. Like, even if I don't know them, that's what happens anyway. Because the minute I talk to them little cowardly bartenders and stuff, they feel phased around my presence. So I've literally talked to them. I tell them, like, no, that's not reality. Like, here's what it is. And then they go run away and skedaddle and start talking behind your back. Like, it's just cowards, man. And it'd be the same people who from down here. They all look the same. I'm sorry, but you do. Like, it's the same exact people, bro. And y'all just diluting in the middle of everything. That's the truth. Hold up. So imagine like trying to like say that I'm something, whatever, and I'm this and that when this is my world and you're just in it, right? And I mean, who told y'all you run anything? They don't run anything down here. They don't run anything in Austin. That's the truth. I mean, when I went up there, I made more money than everybody. Talking all coaches, all groups, made more money than all y'all every single time I went up there. That's why that's why y'all pulled that stunt at that Kirby Lane Diner over there in Guadalupe. That's why you did whatever you did, right? Like same thing, straight up being jelly, and he even admitted it. So it's like, what is that? You know what I mean? That's why y'all did that because I continue to make money and do my thing. Y'all can't run five, right? Or is that guy on the bench? He's not with you. He was nice. He said if another one shows up, I can play a game. I'm pretty tired though, man. There's a guy just sitting on the bench, but he's not with them. Because if he would play, then I could play. We'd have threes. But like I said, like nah, like I just make sense with what I say. Like I mean, even the people here and everywhere else feel the same way. Most of them, like it's just weird. Like the system's very diluted, and I'm just saying, like I don't live in a country that serves other people who ain't from here, but yet somehow I do. You see my point? Like that's crazy to me. Like we're in America, bro. Like that should mean Americans come first. Seriously. And if not, something ain't right. Something wrong. Something very wrong. And that's what y'all should pay attention to because that's literally what it is every day. It's obvious as hell. Something is very, very wrong here. Something is not adding up. But what it is it's just the agenda and the evil agenda and the agenda of Satan. And he empowered all these different cultures and groups just like he did down here. And it's because it's not serving a good purpose. You know, and that's the thing. I'm all for all people, man. I'm all for everybody succeeding and doing well. Truly, I want equality, but that's the thing. We don't have equality right now. We have where everything is completely one-sided and misshaped, and I could still make it in any environment, but it's not near fair. Just imagine if it was fair. It's basically it started out unfair and it progressively got more unfair, and then it became normalized for it to be completely unfair, and that's like the honest truth. So it's just weird. Like I don't know. Maybe more people from up north need to like move down here or something. I don't know, bro. But like that's what I'm saying. When you mix groups and cultures, you get different results. Like there's white boys that are nothing like me all over the country and the world. Like none of them are really like me. I'm honestly a lot different because I'm well cultured. I'm well rounded. Like I came up around everybody. In I've been amongst everybody. Here we go with this lightning again. Again? Why? So you're not gonna find too many like me. You're not gonna find any like me. But that's my whole point. Like they have their own energies. There was one out there running his mouth in Kentucky, and like I kind of G checked him too and let him know. Like he's a pretty big dude too. I don't care. Like I mean, he's a white boy, and like I was just not feeling it at all. Like no, like you don't walk up to me and start acting like you making jokes. Like I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing funny. Like what? Like but that's what some dudes do. They walk around acting like jokers. And I don't know. I guess they do that to try to get girls or something. Maybe that works somewhere. I have no idea, but it ain't my thing. Hold on. I'm taking a break, and I just figured I'd give y'all a different visual. So he's gonna do some skateboarding, and I'm gonna try to record it because he's cool.